Lady Louisa Conolly was very, very saddened by the rebellion of 1798 in Ireland. She saw the Irish people as her friends and was sad that it was necessary to have soldiers up at the house to protect it. But that is how it was. Louisa's nephew, Edward FitzGerald, whom she was extremely fond of, broke rank with the family and joined the United Irishmen. And this had to be a great embarrassment to the Conolly family. Edward FitzGerald, he was captured, imprisoned at Newgate in Dublin, and while captured he was shot in the arm, and this wound eventually led to his death. Edward FitzGerald would have been a high-class prisoner, so it would have been next or nearly impossible to get in to see him. But such was the courage and determination of Lady Louisa Conolly. She ensured that he didn't die alone. So she broke with the rank, if you like, and she didn't care about public opinion. She did what an instinct in her told her what was the right and compassionate thing to do, and she did that. And personally, I admire her for it. I'd like to share her words with you in that she wrote a letter to a friend about that last visit that she had with Edward FitzGerald, and I'd like to share it with you. Thanks to the great God, our visit was timed to almost the moment of his passing. We had the consolation of seeing and feeling that our visit was a pleasure to him. I first approached his bed and he looked at me. He knew me, he kissed me, and he said, "It's heaven to me to see you." I told him that Henry, his brother, had come, to which he said, "Where is the dear fellow?" Henry took my place, and the two brothers frequently embraced each other to the melting of a heart of stone. And yet, God enabled Henry and myself to remain quite composed. As everyone left the room, we told him we only were with him. He said, "That's very pleasant." However, he remained silent, and I then brought in the subject of his wife, Lady Edward, and I told him of having not left her until I saw her safe on board a ship for England. And Henry told him of having met her on the road as well, and the children too. His senses were much lulled by now, but he did appear to understand the sad situation he was in. But thank God he was enough alive to receive pleasure from seeing his brother and me. Dear Henry in particular, he looked at him continually with an expression of pleasure. When we left him, we told him that as he appeared inclined to sleep, we would wish him a good night. We accordingly tore ourselves away, and very shortly after, the surgeon sent me word that the last convulsion soon came on and ended at 2:00. We had been with him within 2.5 hours before the sad passing of a life we loved so dearly.